Hello everyone, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the Moroccan food culture recipe. So I hope you are all well, and I hope you're doing well with the sunshine. A bit of uplifting afternoon this afternoon. Hopefully we all we all get cooking. So if you are going to make it with me as I'm doing it, please just follow me as I go. If not, just watch me and you can do it all afterwards. So today we are going to make kunafa. I don't know if any of you knows about it, but it's really basically it's a pastry that is similar to the phyllo pastry or like very fine pastry sheets. Okay, so kunafa is that's how it looks when if you say so. Some people call it kadaifi. Or let's oops, where to go to actually kataifi. Some people say kunafa. So either way, it's the same pastry. So it's a very fine pastry, which is I will show you now. So that's what we need, the main one. Then we need some ricotta cheese. We need some lemon zest. We need some lemon extra just for extra flavor. Then we need some butter, clarified butter. If some of you didn't have clarified butter, didn't do or make any clarified butter, this is how I make it. So I put the butter in the pan, and what I do, I just like keep it in the heat and start skimming the fluff on the top of it, and that's what I ended with. It's like clarified. That's what it is. If you don't want to do it, you can buy clarified butter from the shop or ghee. Some people call it ghee because it's like that's the meaning of the clarified butter, and you'll find it in all multicultural shops for ingredients. Okay, so that's basically what we need. Then we need some syrup. Okay, don't tell me that the syrup is very sweet and all that. I know that, but there are options that you can make it to your own taste. So you can add syrup once it's cooked and all that. Just put a little bit of syrup, or make your own and drizzle it all over it, or you can use honey. And honey, when you use it, that's a good option, and it's a healthier option. You can use as little or as lot as you like, so to your liking. Then I have some pistachio for decoration, and I have some rose petals that I would decorate with later when we do that. So I planned to do like individual ones, and I did some for earlier, but when I this micro like air fryer oven that I want to use here, it's not taking my plate for the muffin tin. So what I need for the tins, this is I decided at the end to make a big one, and earlier I made something in this. I made them like in a small individual ones, but you can do either. You can make one as big as that, or one like this. So it's up to you really. It's not set in stone how you can make it. And even some people, honestly, they just make it on the top of the hob with the pan. That's how easy it is, this recipe. So I will show you both. I will make with you the one like and like a family one, if you want to say that, and then you can like a cake. And I have some individual ones that I made earlier in the oven. So that's basically what we are going to do. So let's just start with this kunafa. So the first thing you have to do is to chop it. Chop this pastry really fine. And one way that I find out to chop it very fine is using the scissors. That's the easy way. because when I use the knife before, it's gone all over. But with the scissors, you can control it. So you just chop it up like so. Very fine, and just do it to however you like, really. So I keep, you can see, uh, you need about half a pack, because half a pack made me would make would make you about 10 to hi Jackie, you would make you about 10 to 12, so individual ones, or would make you a reasonable size one for like a round one, like a cake. So I just keep chopping. It's a messy job. Where you would have it all over your bench and all over, but it's nice, and it's really something that you'll be proud of when you make it. And it's different. Have you ever cooked with kadaifi at all, or with the kunafa, like this kind of pastry? Have you made anything, or have you seen it before? You had it abroad as a dessert. So it's so really. I don't think you will buy it from the supermarkets. I haven't bought it from the supermarket, but if there are any like supermarkets for ethnic supermarkets, or what I call like multicultural worldwide ingredient shop, that's that's the kind of shop where you find it. So it's quite tough. You just keep perseverance with it. It's good. And like I say, I would show you now how it's looking already. So it's looking very fine, and really all like so. You can see. This is the really more or less the hard parts. Just prepare, when you prepare things, get it. Meanwhile, while you're doing this, you can make the oven hot, like just get the oven to warm up, so it's ready for you when you need it. So I would put it at 200 degrees for starting, just to warm up. And I am using an air fryer oven, but you can use your air fryer by all means. It's nothing wrong with that. Um, oh, that's good. Well, that's good. You'll see, you'll learn something then today. So it's like I keep saying all the time, it's a bit fiddly, and that's how it looks. You see, it's like really like vermicelli, if you know that. So it's similar, very fine and very. When you if you want to make this recipe, when you are in a shop, look at really the finest one you can find, because I tried it with the like one that's one kind that it's a bit thicker, and it was a bit it didn't work as I wanted it to. It's just not that it didn't work. It wasn't like fine and like I wanted it light. I want it light. I don't want it really thick and when you can't eat it. So really, that's the part where you have to. Sorry, I will make both as I go. So once you do this, the next thing is to put a lot of butter on it, and that's really what makes it crispy. It's like I don't know if you cooked with the phyllo pastry before, or phyllo pastry sheets. You'll see. So that's how I wanted it. So just try to go through again It's like a haircut. It's just give it a good chop up. Okay, so that's what I need, like how I wanted it. Then once you do that, open any little bits like so. Open them up, so you don't have any. That's when you put the butter, everything gets caught with the butter. So then once I do that, I'll take my butter. You got all the ingredients and everything. Oops, looks like I chopped my glove. So I'll go like that with the butter, and all the ingredients and the measures are in on the recipe attached to the. So I have there about 250 grams of butter that I melted and made it like clarified, but I would say about 125 to make it really nice. But it's really, if it's dry, like it gets dry, so you have to be aware of that. So work it really out as you can. And even if you see it's very dry, or if you left it outside and dried out, just two tablespoons of water, of rose water. That would make it a bit moist, give it a bit of moisture, like moisturize it. That's if you don't want too much butter put in. So you can see me how I'm working it out, like really getting the butter into it. You know how we brush the filo pastry to make it crispy and really nice and got that crunch. That's what we're looking to use this knafeh. That's how we wanted it. So really, you can see now it's getting there. And every little piece like that, if it's not loosened, try to loosen it. As a lump there, I have to loosen up. So you don't want any knots in the pastry. That's that. So once you have that, you try it and you see it's got plenty butter. So I'll take my my dish and I brush it up with butter like so. Just any, like the dish, if depending how big is your family or how much you. So really, when the quantity I put in the, I think I put 350 grams of between 300 and 350 grams of kunafa for one size like this. So once you do that, you take your pastry and you start putting it there. Up, where to go? I just move my camera so it's, yeah. So I'll put it like that, and I'll just take it all. You don't want it very, very thick. You want it in between. So you cover all the holes and every little parts. And make sure you leave some for the topping, because this is not we are going to top it up as well. So once you do that, what you need to do is you take something, like I have here a glass. You can take anything that's easy for you to get hold of, and you press it on like so all around, and make sure you have the base really nicely, like a good base, so when you put the filling, it's not, it won't run out of the holes. So if you need any more, just add a little bit more to fill it up like so. So make sure it's like a base, really. It's just it acts like the base of a short crust or something, but instead we using different pastry. So just make sure you press just to set it up, set it like really nicely, and take all the sides, or just make the case really nice. So that's really what I need. Press more. Just give it a good press. On the sides as well, like all the So if you have any questions, please put them on the comments. I'll come back and answer you. Even after the class, I'll do that. And if you make this recipe or any of my recipes, please make sure you share photos with us. It would be nice to see how did you get on, and how did you manage to make it. So really, that's what we need. That's really our base. So just press. So once you do that, what you have to do, you put it in the oven for about five minutes, just to start crisping up at the bottom. Then we'll get on with. Oops. So I'll take my plate, and you just put it in the oven like that. I don't want it cooked truly, but I just want it to be a bit like crispier from the sides and all that. Then after I'll add my my toppings. Okay, so while that it's getting on, I would prepare my filling. And that's I have here about 1 pack of ricotta, which is I would say, let's say how many, 250 grams of ricotta cheese. But you might not need it all. So just give it a good mix first. And you can see, you can use different cheeses really. You don't have to stick to ricotta. I thought this one would be really easy. And good soft cheese to use. Then I'll add my about 2 lemons of like, if you like really a bit of zing to it, just add the zest like of 2 lemons. If not, 1 would do. Just to have that lemony taste when you have it drizzled with the syrup. You'll find out really nice. The combination would be really nice, depending how big is your lemon as well. Sometimes some lemons they don't have a lot of zest, like the skin is thinner, so that's why I am using 2 here. And just do it, and don't get to the white, because that would be better. So that's basically what we are going to do. No sugar inside in the filling or anything. Just leave it with no sugar, because obviously of the honey or whatever you're using as a topping. So that's my zest there. I'll add a tiny bit of about a teaspoon of extract, like the lemon extract. Yeah, that's what it is. About half teaspoon of yeah, zesty lemon extract, just little, like the oil tastes, and just give it a good mix. And that's basically my filling is all ready. So you can make this prepare it early and put in the fridge. Then when you come to do the kunafa, it's ready for you. And it gives all the flavors, like with the zest and all that, everything would mix together, like to get that zesty smell. The smell is really pretty, really nice here. So that's basically my zest or my filling is there. If it's optional, if you want to, you can add some nuts or something, but just bear in mind it won't be crispy if you use nuts. It won't be that crisp that you are after. Okay, so I have some spare stuff that from what I prepared earlier, to show you how you can make individual ones. So here I have this muffin tin. Any muffin tin would do. Um, so it's really good to have them. Then if you want to keep them in the fridge for if you're having guests over the weekend or something, you prepare them and put them in. So you just put your butter again the same way. Then you take the same stuff that it just similar. This one I was left from the ones that I prepared before. Then you take that and you just do the same. Put them in this like nests, really. That's what you make, like little nests. And make sure always to have all the bits opened up, because when you leave the dough, the butter becomes really cold, and it just makes them into like a lumpy texture. You don't want that. So again, we'll do the same thing we did, except I won't be able to fully show you the cooking process, the cooking procedure, because I can't do it in here. So if you have any lumpy bits, just open them up. Then take your cup again and press it. Oops. This is ready. So you press it on, and it's the same way. So what I would do with these, because as I said, I can't cook them in front of you. I would just add a bit of butter here. Then I'll just do them directly without. I'll add a bit of butter so they can cook really nicely when I put them in oven after. Okay, so that's like, we just imagine that we have our pastry in this one is already cooked. Then we'll do the fillings. But here we have our pastry. Look, can you see it, how it's gone brownish? And yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for this texture there. So once I have that, straight away, I'll keep my oven closed. And I put my filling in. Look, I just pile it all in the middle for like that. Then take it all over. With the spatula. So just go like that. All your filling has to go all over the pastry. So just spread it a little bit. If you have a bigger dish, you might want to double the cheese, like double the measure so you have plenty. You see, I planned for the muffin tin, so, but I have some left for that. So this one from the earlier one, I'll just leave some for the muffins in there. You can see what how I wanted it to be. Just make sure the sides are all and once it's cooked, it would spread inside. Okay. So once we do that, what the next bit we are going to do is just take our kunafa from the top again and do the same thing. So top it up, and you might say, oh, well, that's a bit, but we can't do this. So you can see how, so make sure all the topping is all over and press it a little bit, like so, and make sure all your cheese is covered. It's like a little nest that you're hiding. That's what it is. At the same time, you make it tidy, so when you come to turn it over, it won't be a problem. So that's really what I want to do. So when you do this, you can use like a very loose syrup, not like thick one, because I bought this one that I bought is a bit thicker. But when you do buy the syrup, buy the thinner one. It's easier to so the pastry soaks it in. If you see what I mean by that. Okay, so that's really what I need for this part. So then I'll add a tiny bit of butter, just a little drizzle, so it helps it to go brown and nicely crisp, make it crispy. Yeah. This is not the very healthy option of a dessert, but it still would be nice. Okay, so once you do it like that, you just press it tiny bit, not too much, just light, and make sure all the bits are tucked in. And that's really what we need, how we need it to look like. Then put it in the oven again. I have it here just 190 at the beginning until it starts to, yeah, I want it cooked. I don't want it to stay like doughy. So once we do that, we'll do I'll show you these individual ones, how I made them for. So you just take the same thing. I know I haven't cooked this one, but I explained why I haven't. It doesn't fit in this oven, so I'll cook it later. So go like that, and put the cream, or the soft cheese. If you have, like Turkish cheese or any other cheeses that you know of, and you want to use it like that, you can just use it. So you don't have to follow to put the ricotta or mascarpone, or you can use mascarpone as well. Soft cheese, any really. So that's how I am doing this part. Just make sure they have quite a bit of cheese there. You might say, oh, it would come out. It doesn't, surprisingly. And I will show you the ones that I made earlier, and you'll see. So once it's like that, you take again this pastry, and you do the same as we've done. You see what I made? I need, like with the lumpy bits, make sure you open them, because it's nice when it's all done. So put the kunafa on the top. And try to tuck the pastry on the sides, and that's what would make that case for the cheese to sit in. There's that little nest. So I press them like so, you can see. Any little holes, just fill them in. Like, you can see how I'm doing this one. And always cover it up so it's all like really nice and tucked in. So it's so this is really how they look when they are individually made, and that's really the good thing about this one. You like adjust the quantity you're eating. If you just eat small one, that's not a really big one for a dessert. Okay. So that's basically how they would look. Then you cook them at, like I said, 190 I put there, or start with 180, then go to higher, just to make it nice and brown and golden brown. Okay, so I'll leave that there, and I'm just checking to see. Oh, it's coming really nicely, that one. Okay, so once I've done that, these are how they look when they are all done, the individual ones. You see, that's what I meant by I made some before. So once they are like that, I put the syrup straight away from the oven. I drizzle them with syrup and leave them. So they would take about 1 hour to soak really the syrup really well. If not longer. If it's like a loose syrup, just leave it for longer. Okay, so once you do that, you turn them over. And this is the moment of the truth. And you just tap. Oops. Didn't work. I think I need something to help it. So I'll just go like that with knife or whatever I have, something just to loosen them. If can hear the crunch there. Oops, and some more here. And I'll go again and turn them over. Sorry. Oops. Oh, all right. There. Oops. One more. Oh, that's good. Oh, I was I was worried there a bit. Okay, so once you got them out, that's how they look. We are going to decorate them a little bit. So the pistachios, you could use any nuts that you like. You don't have to use pistachios. If you have any allergies of nuts or anybody in your family, don't use any. Just make a little drizzle of with the chocolates or something to just give them that. Then we need a little or a bit of cheese cream and just pipe it on the top. That would be nice. So here I have a little buds of like rose flower buds, just to put them on the top there. I'll check this one. Yeah, it's getting. Oh, that's nice. So just be creative really. If you have a little gold leaves or something, just make them pretty as you like, whatever you like to use, just use it. Just use this one. Rose petals are edible, so then you can always take a bit of and just dribble it on the top there to show that. So that's basically what we can do. So these are the individual ones, and really, if you have a party or you're having a family around and it's Easter time, so you can have something special. And they would just be, you would be proud of yourself making them. So we haven't finished yet. We'll look at the other one. Don't blame me when you do it in your kitchen. It's a messy job. So I'm just waiting for this for the other one to cook. And this one I would just show you how the drizzle of the syrup how you would do it, but I won't decorate it because the syrup is not very hasn't soaked the syrup yet. You won't. So when you cook them, you just make sure they look all like brown, like golden brown before you get them out, because that's the beauty of them. So if I take one here and I crunch, like you can hear the crunch. It's really nicely, like nice and crunchy. That's how you want it. So you can see it like that really nicely inside as well. And the other thing is, you don't want You see that this one is still getting cooked, so you can say it's still not completely done. So what I'll do here is I'll take a bit of butter just to help it, because and just drizzle a little bit extra, a bit extra butter for that them bits. So hopefully that'll do it. Another 3 minutes. Any questions, please? Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, they look good, and the taste would be really good as well. So it's nice when something like that, you just make it really special for yourselves. So we just, if you have any questions or you have any thoughts, that is something that you would like to learn from the Middle Eastern or Moroccan cuisine, please. So it's okay to put bacon tin in an air fryer. Yes, it is okay to put, as long as it is the right size. That's fine. You can put bacon tin in the air fryer, either a glass one or tin, like, yeah, you can do. Yes, that's fine. Or you can use silicone if you have silicone ones, like the size for your air fryer. You can use silicone ones as well. As long as what I do, you see that with this air fryer, because it's like a mini oven, I have these like trays, and I put, if it's something like, if I use, for example, a silicone one, I put it on the top there, so it's not flimsy. And the same like if you are using the round ones, just make sure it's easy for you to get it out, in and out. So these came with this air fryer, so I haven't bought it separately or anything. But yes, just what, to be honest, what I use tins, I use foil, like foil for bacon, and I recycle the foil to use in the air fryer, because they are really good size, especially for small pies or something like that. You can use them. I do. I know, or you can buy the proper things. I have one here somewhere that it's really proper tin for a round air fryer. No, it's not here. Yeah, so this one is a proper little, this is for a small air fryer, like a round one. And this is a good size for a person who lives, like just two people, like for a small one. That's really good size. And one pack of the kunafa would take you, would make about four. Like, just put it back in the freezer, mind. You take what you need, then put it in the freezer. Don't leave it out. Okay, so here we have still not quite really as I wanted it, but I'll just leave it for a little bit longer, because I really wanted it to be a bit brownish than that. Just 2 more minutes. Oops. So yeah, it's oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. It's good to like when you buy a pie from the shop ready to use or something, and you have the foil. It's really, they are all good sizes. If you just try it in your air fryer, and that would tell you whether you can use it or not. If it's not the right size, don't. Yeah. Then so I put it up now because I had it on like lower temperature. Now I put it to 200 because in the oven you might not need to put it to 200 because depending on your oven. So just like say you know your oven, you know how fast or how quick it does make things crispy and golden brown. So don't put it to 200 there. But in the air fryer, it does when to make things really crispy, you go to higher temperature. Okay. So I think I just have to do. So you can tell it's still a bit there. That's not. It's crispy, but it's not quite as I wanted it. So I'll just stop it there. That's why when you do the buttering, make sure your kunafa is well really buttered, like really really. You might say, oh, that's a bit too much, but that's what makes it really quite crispy, and it becomes really nice color. So once you do that, you take your syrup and you just drizzle it, and this is the naughty bit. If it's a loose, like a runny syrup, it would be, it's quite nice. So if you are a person that you don't like this kind of sweetness, that like drizzling it like that, you can put it like just turn them over, leave them with no syrup. Then when you come to eat them, just have a little drizzle of your favorite honey, whatever. So that's it. And I would leave this for a while, and I won't serve it straight away. It needs to soak all that honey. Okay. So once that it's really soaked in and all that, I do the same thing as I did with the individual ones, and I turn it over. Take a plate like so, and put the plate like that, and just turn it over. So it's I'll have that the bottom bit at the top, and that's how I would decorate it and do whatever I want to do to it. Like I said, you can decorate it however you want to. You don't have to make it like I did. And basically pistachio and kunafa, it's just all, and the rose petals, they are always the reminder of the Middle Eastern like pastries. That's basically, when you see these things, it's nice. It reminds you of the exotic origin of it. Well, I hope this recipe has inspired you to make it and to give it a go with your family. And I shall see you next month. Take care and good luck with it. Let me know if you made them. Thank you.